So, how are we? I'm going to say I'm not doing well. I'm tired. I got very little sleep last night. So, Dolly's not doing good. We were at the emergency vet most of the night, and we don't know what's wrong. So, thoughts and prayers, I guess, is all I'm going to ask for. But, yeah, it was a rough night. So. Nail check. We've got this and the typical wear. I'm wearing some old wedding jewelry today. I might not be much of myself. So anywho, I'm going to try to do everything I normally do, but it might be a little low energy. It might be a little short video. Definitely want to swap the bag though, since we've been in the speedy for a couple of weeks. I probably won't do nails. Okay. I do have some unnecessary spending though that arrived. Do I have a opener? I do. So this is some of the anniversary sale, I believe, that arrived. What am I getting in here? Yes. Oh, must be clothes. Got a shirt and something. Oh, I know what this is. This will be fun. All right, so this is just a Zella top. I normally don't go with Zella. It's not the best quality at anniversary sale, but the price is not bad, and just thought, okay. So that's that. But these ones, oh, that's tiny. These are basically samples. So this is the Prade lip set. It was like $35, which I should have known that it would be a tiny little product, but I've been wanting to try these lip balms for quite some time, and this would be the best way to do it. I like the little triangle opening there. So that's the mini lip collection. We've got the blue, a matte, guess pink, and then a red mahogany, hyper matte, quartz, mahogany, and then the astral pink balm, which is basically mood lips. But yeah, that's basically sampler. Whatever, no biggie. What do we want to do? Do I want to do astral? The astral one? Probably. I don't feel like putting on lip liner. Is that the astral? I cannot see for the life of me, so I'm going to have to open them up. Yep. Okay, pick the right one. I want to say this comes in like a yellow color, and then there's a green, and then there's this blue. Oh, that's nice feeling. What is that? Watch it warm up to my... I do not like that smell. Oh, that's horrible. It's a cross between baby powder . Oh God, no, I don't want that on my mouth. Oh my gosh. Baby powder and like baby oil. Oh, that's horrible. Oh God. Oh. If all of the, oh my God, do they all smell like that? That is horrible. It's so, oh, I mean, I know there's floral kind of scents out there for for lippies, but for the love of God, that's bad. Please save your money. Yeah, see, this one doesn't... I don't smell it with this one. There's the swatch for mahogany. I guess it's just the balm. Oh, God, that's bad. I kind of want to go wipe my face off. Okay, well, save your money on the balm for sure. It feels nice. It's just unappetizing. Like, I kind of want to hurl. And maybe it's just because I have no sleep and I'm tired. Who knows? But I don't like it. That's a pretty color, though. I thought it was really scary. This one, scary in the tube, but not so scary on skin. So that's nice. There's that. I do have one more thing coming from anniversary sales. The Westman Atelier blushes should be here in the next day or so. That was it. I just kind of didn't buy hardly anything, and yeah, just meh. So, unnecessary spending complete. Necessary spending at the emergency vet last night, so got that taken care of. Hopefully, I mean, all they said was basically we had to watch, monitor. She's drinking water at least, but she's not eating. She was very restless. She doesn't want to sit still, and yeah, just turns her nose up at food, which is not, if you know a pug, they want to eat everything all the time, and she's just not being herself. So I'm hoping that maybe she just has a cold or something and food doesn't smell good, but she's like literally and just not wanting to eat. So they gave her anti-nausea, filled her full of fluids, and said just monitor. So it doesn't make any sense because she doesn't eat things she shouldn't eat. Doesn't really, I mean, she'll go sniffing, but she doesn't just do stupid dog things, right? Where there's some dogs that just like go chew on things just for the heck of it. She's not that kind of dog. So it's very discouraging to not know. Like, there's not an x-ray. Next thing is probably a lab to see if there's maybe it's diabetes or something like that, but they didn't think her temperature was fine, so they just didn't think it was anything to pull a lab for yet. So anyway, we'll see how it goes, but I'm just worried. All right, so gonna go over and do the fragrances, and we'll figure out what bag to carry this week, and then I will wrap it up at the end. Okay, we're over here on the fragrance counter. Yeah, it was a week. I'm gonna be slightly low energy. Really the only, I mean, it was fine. I think because I ended the week with this one, and I don't like it. It's just, bleh. But let's go back here. So I started the week with the Hermes one because it was colder that day, and that was fine. It performed as I expected, and I like it. It's just not for this time of the year for me, or it would be on cool days, but it's just, it's July. Actually, it's almost August at this point. So it's as hot as heck, and we just happened to have one cool day, so it worked out. Wore this at least, I think, 2 days, so love that. It's one of my favorites. Wore this, love it. This one also is a really good one. So, solid midweek action. And then there was this thing. I'm glad I didn't I guess I did pay for it technically. I paid for an advent calendar and got it, but I would not spend good money on this. It's basically a glorified philosophy fragrance. What was that called? Pure Grace? I think it's Pure Grace.
it's just, I mean, it's fresh, it's airy, it's soap, but is it, was it $300? I think the Byredos are. I think they're $250, $295. I can't remember the exact price range. No, I would not. So, Costco often has Byredo fragrances. If it pops up there for the $150 mark, maybe, but it's not anything. I would just do the Pure Grace. Save yourself $100, $200, and get yourself something almost exactly the same. So that was the tray. We are going to find something that will comfort me for the week, because I have a feeling it's going to be a week. Okay, we're going to take a little break from the House of Hermes this week and go with 6 fragrances rather than the usual 5. So Mickey Mouse, relatively regular player here. This is one of my favorite from the now discontinued Cologne Vanille scent, lemon sugar, or sugar lemon, excuse me, from Fresh, which is a little bit pledgy the last time I wore it. So I'm probably going to mix it with either Vanilla Insensee or Vanilla Skin here from Phlur. And while I picked that one up, I remember that I have this sample of Missing Person that I have not tried yet from this brand, and I've heard good things about, so I'm curious. So that's why I grabbed that one. And then that lip balm just sucks, so I want to hopefully let Prade redeem itself and give this one a whirl again, their vanilla scent, and see if I remember if I love it or not. Maybe I hate that one too. I can't remember. So we'll see if Prade redeems itself. This is the tray of the week. I'll apologize right now. You're going to hear Dolly snoring quite loudly. She's finally sleeping. So I am going to let her do that in all of her glory. So, oh, you know what? I missed a light. Let me grab that real quick. All right. I think that's better. Usually I light up this area of the room so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so we carried the Azure Speedy with my Pisces Bendo. I'm very slow this day, so I'm so sorry, but running on no sleep. Coffee isn't doing it, so it is what it is. This is really pretty. I wish I would have picked up 2 of them, but it is what it is. All right, so we got that one. Taking off the strap. As I said, don't do as I do. It's not advised, but that's what I carry. We are going to take out all the items. Get it packed away. I don't know what I want to carry this week. I'm a little bit at a loss. So I'm going to find out what makes sense, see if I'm going to put away these sunnies or keep them out. I think I'm going to put them away because I don't want to get them damaged. So I will be right back after I figure out what we're going to carry. All right. If you saw my tag video this week, which thank you, Beauty Lux Lover, for tagging me. You saw that I mentioned Michael Kors as my most critiqued bag, and I meant it more as the brand. It's the brand that's most critiqued out there in the general ether. However, around here in Salem, Oregon, whenever I carry these bags, they're very much complimented, especially these pebbled leather versions. So I rarely carry this one, because of the color, it's just, you know, rarely used. I did carry it quite regularly when I first got it, but in the last, you know, 5 years or so, I haven't carried it nearly as much. I would say the one thing that is, I guess, telltale is the straps, the handles, color wear, transfer, dirt, what have you. Those look very horribly worn. Other than that, I think in general it's in still relatively fine condition for its age and stays quite well. Still have all the tissue paper from back when it has arrived. It's massive. That's probably the biggest faux pas problem, but it is beautiful. And I'm going to use it for this week because it's that time of year. So we're going to carry the Hamilton pebbled leather and the Ivory with gold hardware. You may have noticed that when I was unpacking the Speedy, I had a card holder. This was because of the emergency room last night. I just took this in my pocket. So I'm going to get this back into the normal thing and pack this up. I'm also going to carry my coin and pens because I have room, and we're going to go back into, no, we're not going to go back into the YSL sunglasses. We are going to go into the Fendi brown tortoise ones. That will be the makeup of the bag. So I'm going to work on that, and I will actually just throw them in right now. What the heck? So you can see what I'm talking about. I'm all over the place. I'm on my phone, so you won't see that. Let me put these two together. All right. Put that away. And there's so much room in there. I could probably put a small child in there. You can fit a laptop in that quite well. This was a work bag at one point way back when, and I enjoyed carrying it. The Michael Kors Hamilton in pebbled leather. The bag of the week. I may put a bandeau around the handles. I'm gonna find one that I have two of. A Dior one would look really cute on that.
At one point, y'all are going to be like, you are just the biggest whiny piece of S. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so that Prade lip balm, good God almighty. It was so horrible. But I've got one more thing to mind about. So I went and opened that Zella t-shirt, and it's the scratchiest, nastiest cotton I've ever felt in my life. I'm so pissed. So it's going to go back. I need to get up to Washington Square, which is well, no, I can take it to the rack. Oh, never mind. I'll just take it down the street because I have a rack not very far, and I forgot you can return there. So I will do a return request and not have to drive an hour away. But yeah, absolute nasty. It feels like scratchy. I mean, there's polyester that feels better than this. I don't even know how to describe. And I'm sure you're going to say, wash it, Nancy. It'll be fine. No, this should have come out nice. And most Zella stuff that I bought in the past has a lovely feel to it. This obviously wasn't pre-washed, and when I tried it on, this, and granted, I'm a fatty. Look, I'm a fatty. It was incredibly tight here in the forearms. I have very fat upper arms, and I get tight there, but I've never had issues with my forearms. So I can just see it, washing, drying, and becoming even tighter. So just bummed. So that's going away. Something I didn't mention, I picked up a few weeks ago, and they've been sitting here on the desk. A online friend mentioned this brand and their dupes. So I picked up Cactus Garden and Afternoon Swim. The Cactus Garden isn't bad. I will say, like, the initial, at least from the, container, certainly smells like it. But when I put it on, it took a while for it to get to what it should smell like. So it's not bad, but it's not 100%. It's as close as you can get, I would say. What I don't like about it is because it's an oil, I don't do roller balls. I like to spritz. So that bums me out. So, but it's not bad. So if you want to try out a dupe, go for it. Afternoon Swim, I only have a sample of. And this one just, I don't know why it smells odd to me. It smells like mentholy. It's just strange. So I'm not sure, maybe my sample, something just doesn't smell right. So maybe when I go up there, I'll be able to try it out and figure it out. But anyway, Lisa Cactus Garden was relatively good. They didn't have Sun Song, so I didn't pick up that one. They might not have it now, or maybe they're just out of stock of it, but they have others. I think had City of Stars and all the like men's ones. So if you're looking for a version of Louis Vuitton fragrances, I wouldn't say it's a complete waste of money, but that European perfumes place that I bought mine off of did a okay job with Cactus Garden. They did a better job with Contre Moi, if you like that fragrance. So you just gotta keep trying and see what shows up and works out. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up. I need to go take a nap because I'm gonna be squeaking by. So I will get excited and get it up on screen. And I'm so sorry that it was not my usual self. It's just been a hard 24 hours. So we'll see how the week progresses, and I'll post an update if something doesn't go well. If things get better, you'll just see us next week. All right. I will see you soon. Take care.